How to make your first $100 online using tech skills. Most people will never make their first $100 online, not because it's hard, but because they're doing one small thing completely wrong. Making your first $100 online using tech skills is more than just earning money. It is a mindset shift that changes how you see your abilities, your time, and your future. For many people, the biggest barrier is not a lack of skills or opportunities, but confusion and overthinking. The internet is full of advice, tutorials, and success stories, yet beginners often feel stuck because they don't know where to start. The truth is much simpler than it seems. Your first $100 does not require advanced expertise, expensive tools, or years of experience. It requires a clear direction, consistent effort, and the willingness to take small but meaningful steps. When people think about making money online, they often imagine complex skills like advanced programming, artificial intelligence, or building large-scale applications. While these are valuable, they are not necessary for earning your first $100. In fact, the fastest way to get started is by focusing on one simple practical skill that solves a real problem. This could be writing basic content, designing simple graphics, managing social media posts, editing documents, or even organizing data. These are tasks that businesses and individuals need help with every day. The key idea is to choose a skill that is easy to learn, in demand, and something you can start offering quickly. One of the most important steps in this journey is creating proof of your ability. Many beginners hesitate because they feel they have no experience, but experience can be created. You do not need real clients to build your first portfolio. Instead, you can create sample work that demonstrates your skills. For example, if you want to become a writer, you can write blog posts on topics you enjoy. If you are interested in design, you can create thumbnails, logos, or social media posts using free tools. If you want to work in web development, you can build a simple website. These samples act as evidence that you can deliver results, and they make it much easier for potential clients to trust you. Once you have a basic portfolio, the next step is finding your first opportunity. This is where many people struggle, because they expect clients to come to them automatically. In reality, you need to actively look for people who need your help. There are many places where clients post small tasks and projects, including freelance platforms, social media groups, and professional networks. The key is to focus on people who already have a problem and are looking for a solution. These are the easiest clients to convert because they have an immediate need. Reaching out to clients requires a thoughtful approach. Sending generic messages rarely works because clients receive many similar proposals. Instead, you need to stand out by showing that you understand their problem and can provide a solution. A good message should be clear, personalized, and focused on how you can help.
For example, instead of simply saying that you can do the job, you can explain how you would approach the task and why your solution is valuable. This makes you appear more professional and increases your chances of getting a response. Pricing is another area where beginners often feel uncertain. Many people worry about charging too much and losing opportunities, while others undervalue their work and earn very little.
A practical approach is to start with small, affordable rates and focus on gaining experience and building trust. Your first few projects are not just about earning money. They are about proving your reliability and getting positive feedback. Once you have completed a few successful tasks, you can gradually increase your rates and aim for higher paying clients. The journey to your first $100 is rarely instant. It may take several days or even a few weeks, depending on your effort and consistency. This is where mindset becomes crucial. Many people give up too early because they expect quick results. However, success in the online world often comes to those who are willing to persist through initial challenges. Every rejection or unanswered message is part of the learning process. Over time, you will improve your communication, understand what clients want, and become more confident in your abilities. Another important aspect to consider is the difference between skill-based earning and low-value online tasks. There are many methods that promise quick money, such as filling out surveys, watching ads, or using certain apps. While these may provide small amounts of income, they are not scalable and often require a significant amount of time for very little reward. In contrast, tech skills allow you to create value, solve problems, and charge higher rates. This is why focusing on skills is the most effective way to build a sustainable online income. As you work towards your first $100, it is helpful to break the process into manageable steps. Start by choosing one skill and learning the basics. Then, create a few sample projects that showcase your ability. After that, begin reaching out to potential clients and applying for small tasks. Set a daily goal for sending proposals or messages and track your progress. Even if you do not get immediate results, staying consistent will eventually lead to success. There are many simple paths to earning your first $100. For example, you could write a few articles for small businesses, design multiple social media posts, or complete several small tasks for different clients. The key is to focus on achievable goals rather than waiting for one large project. Small wins build momentum and confidence, making it easier to continue and grow. One of the most powerful aspects of earning online is scalability. Once you have made your first $100, you have proven that your skills have value. This makes it easier to repeat the process and increase your income. You can improve your skills, charge higher rates, and work with better clients. Over time, what started as a small side activity can turn into a significant source of income. It is also worth noting that many successful freelancers and online professionals started in a similar way. They did not begin as experts or earn large amounts immediately. Instead, they focused on small opportunities, learned from their experiences, and gradually built their careers. This means that your starting point does not define your future. What matters is your willingness to take action and keep improving. Another useful strategy for beginners is to take advantage of free or low-cost tools and resources. There are many platforms and applications that allow you to create professional-looking work without spending money. For example, you can use free design tools for graphics, writing platforms for content, and website builders for basic web projects. These tools make it easier to get started and reduce the barriers to entry. Networking can also play a significant role in your journey. Connecting with other freelancers, joining online communities, and participating in discussions can help you learn faster and discover new opportunities. Sometimes, your first client may come from a simple interaction or recommendation.
Building relationships and maintaining a positive reputation can open doors that you might not find on your own. As you progress, it is important to reflect on your work and identify areas for improvement. Ask yourself what worked well, what could be better, and how you can deliver more value to your clients. Continuous improvement is what separates those who succeed from those who remain stuck.
Even small improvements in your skills or communication can lead to better opportunities and higher earnings. Time management is another factor that can influence your success. When working online, especially as a beginner, it is easy to get distracted or lose focus. Setting clear goals, creating a schedule, and dedicating specific hours to your work can help you stay productive. Treating your online work seriously, even if it is just a side activity, increases your chances of achieving results. It is also important to stay realistic and patient. While making your first $100 is achievable, it may not happen overnight. Avoid comparing yourself to others who appear to be earning quickly, as their journeys may be different. Focus on your own progress and celebrate small achievements along the way. Each step you take brings you closer to your goal. Ultimately, making your first $100 online using tech skills is about taking action. You do not need to wait until you feel fully prepared or confident. Starting with what you have and learning as you go is often the most effective approach. The experience you gain from real work is far more valuable than endless preparation. The path to earning your first $100 online is both simple and powerful. It begins with choosing one skill, creating proof of your ability, and actively seeking opportunities. It requires consistency, patience, and a willingness to learn from challenges. While the process may not always be easy, it is achievable for anyone who is committed to taking action. Once you reach that first milestone, you will not only have earned money, but also gained confidence and clarity about what is possible. That first $100 is more than just income. It is the beginning of a journey that can lead to greater opportunities, financial independence, and a new way of thinking about your future. If you want to turn your skills into real income and learn how to make money online step by step, make sure you subscribe and don't miss what's coming next.